going through the same exact order of songs that they did last night.
Saturday night.
That's okay.
It's party time here in Vegas, everybody. Hey, welcome one and all to the world famous Fremont Street Experience.
Right on, Tobin.
We're all three go / she go. This next tune happens to be a sing-along. So, you know.
Sing along.
Sing along.
Hey, Diego, welcome. Thank you for being here.
Stacy's mom has got it going on. Stacy's mom has got
Olivia, hello, welcome. Thank you for being here.
Stacy's mom has got it going on. Stacy's mom has got it going on. Stacy, can I come over to the school? To the school. We've been around.
Almost there. Welcome back, Cinnamon and Sugar. Thank you for being here. I know you have your hands full there at home. Welcome. Thank you for being here. Very light crowd out here. Right on, Tim. Welcome. Those months will fly by. Don't worry.
And of course, the lovely chance who will be
Penny and the Jets. Oh, nope. I missed that one. Right on, Tim. welcome, buddy. Yes, cinnamon. Thanks, Matt. Yeah, I like this bar. It's a whiskey liquor, and it rotates, so I go around in circles. I know for some people that's probably not good when it comes down to the imbibing the libations and spinning around in circles. Felicia, welcome. Thank you for being here. Vegas Vic with part of his hat missing. Wendover Will, yeah, he's way up there. Yeah, my wife and I would like to get up that way, the go up the east side of Nevada. I've always been curious about that side. So we're going around in circles. Anyone new joining, thank you for being here. Please like and subscribe. We're at the Whiskey Liquor Bar going around in circles. So the band will come into view again in just a moment. Right on, thanks Tim. Yes, that's right, Tobin, until somebody complained, right? Said he was too loud. Marvin, that so-and-so complained about Vegas Vic being too loud. We're in the butcher shop.
More water?
It's been nice all day, Tim. It's like, it was 73 when I parked the car. We're supposed to get down to a low of about 51. So it's probably about, I would say probably upper 60s right now out there. Yeah, Tobin, so I went to Donna Street again, but that's only because I did Lake Mead Boulevard and Nellis and saw a whole bunch of people selling stuff, so I had to go find the original sellers, you know, of store-bought goods up there off of Donna Street. And then went down to Main Street and did Fort Master Lane again, and then headed out to Lorenzi Park before taking the 15 down to Spring Mountain for a little bit. Then I ran into traffic, so that I got off and went around behind Rick's Hot Shop. But I did a whole bunch of little neighborhoods there in North Las Vegas, pretty much, like Belmont and Cary. Welcome back. 116, right on. We're that deep into it already. 116, wow.
Can we do that? For KB! Oh. On the bass.
They're doing requests? They never do requests.
DC on the drums. And Barbie. You guys killed it. It is so easy for me.
Excellent. It's such an honor to be up here with all these lovely people. Now, folks, we have some public service announcements that we want to deliver to you tonight. We got one right now.
I know Obi-Wan, I know Jeremy said that he was sick last night. Probably wouldn't be able to get out and drive tonight, last night or tonight. I always try to check in on him on Friday nights. He's still fun to listen to, even though I don't know Denver.
That's right, folks. Drink up tonight, go crazy, go wild, and don't forget the serpent. It is so kick ass. You want to check it out? And also, on the count of three, let's all say what's up, JC. Ready? 1, 2, 3. This is JC. She kicks ass. You want to walk down here and say hello? She's got some items waiting just for you. So don't be afraid, folks. And now the party continues. Let's hit it, boys and girls.
There's Benny in the Jets. I've never seen him either. I know I think he was in Reno back in like 2009, but I was unemployed back then after moving out from Florida. So I couldn't afford to go see him. But from what I've seen, he's an awesome performer in person. Very cool, Cinnamon. Thank you. Yeah, I can understand that, Tobin. I didn't really get into him until, well, I always liked I'm Still Standing, you know, like a comeback type of song. That song I always loved. And I think that was like 82 or something. Right on, Obi-Wan. I've said it before. Austin Powers ruined the song for me. Yeah, Piano Man was a good song, yeah. They really are, Tobin. I can't believe Ticketmaster has held its monopoly as long as they have. Yes, Cinnamon, they do it almost every time after they do Benny and the Jets. guys haven't seen that skit, Austin Powers, to this song, check it out after the video, after the live stream. Yeah, Tim. Yeah, they do it. They always do it after Benny and the Jets. Notice Candace takes over and Rich goes off backstage. Yeah, you know, Tobin, I remember they still did that, like back in the 80s. I remember on radio they would say, go to your local whatever. In Florida we had something called Peaches record stores, but they also had Specs down there, and then, well, Sam Goody came along later, but they always said go to your local Peaches for concert tickets. So they were probably still doing it, I think, back in the early 80s. Yeah, me too, Obi-Wan. That's right, too. Hey, Corey, welcome. I was wrong before. So I had a jersey made that says Vegas Don on it. It was like $70 on something called fansidea.com, FANSIDEA. No way, they had one too. Wow, Tobin, I didn't know that. That's awesome. Here it is. Vegas Don with the QR code up there. And then the number 47, because in his, so back in the 70s, there used to be a professor at, I think it was USC Film School, and he would tell all of his, he had like the, what were they called, the film brats or something. It was like Spielberg and Scorsese and like some other directors, and he told them 47 is the most most commonly occurring number in nature. So all of these different directors started inserting the number 47 into their movies and TV shows, etc. And Tobin, being a Star Trek fan, so in Star Trek, they often mention the number 47, and in fact, in Star Trek Voyager, they mention 47 in every single episode. So you whether Shield's at 47% or the planet is 47% oxygen, whatever. In Voyager, it was in every episode. Thanks, Obi-Wan. Yeah, I was real excited to get it. Yeah, Tobin, 47. Of course, now that you know about it, it's going to be like a car. Like as soon as you buy a car, you start noticing that same car all over the road because now you know about it, right? But yeah, it's like a big thing in Hollywood. They have like a 47 club and all that. You can Google it. Thanks, Tobin. I appreciate it, buddy. Nice, Tim. Yeah, there's always something to do here. I know my wife, Cinnamon, she's always like, you know, you're from South Florida. This shouldn't be any different for you. And I'm like, South Florida is not a true 24-hour town. Vegas is a true 24-hour town. Not that that's a good thing, of course, but there's always something going on here. Those two dreaded words, right, at the end of the night, last call, I never hear them here. Ohio, yeah, I would definitely love it here too. I know my family's from the Bible Belt, and you have to go to a package store in order to buy alcohol. You can't just go to Walmart and buy your whiskey and your beer there. You have to go to a package store. I couldn't imagine. I love it, Cinnamon, yes. Aye, Captain. 1701, yes sir. Absolutely. Whiskey Liquor 1701. Got their kid on a leash. Look at that. I think they call it a tether for kids, though. Not a leash. Man, that's awesome, Tobin. Yeah. I can't believe they canceled it. Did you ever watch the animated series? Go for it, Cinnamon. Yeah, it came out in '73. Our internet went down earlier this week, and the boys were going nuts. So I have an old external hard drive that has the animated series on it. I got him to calm down a little bit with Kirk and Spock and cartoons. shot of Bon Jovi right here. I know this one, Cinnamon. That's because I know you. I'll leave this one for Tobin. I'll tell you, buddy. It was the USS Reliant from Star Trek II. NCC 1864. Cinnamon loves that movie. She loves Ricardo Montalban. That movie. That's only because I know Cinnamon. She's pulled that question on me before, and I haven't known the answer. Thank you, Cinnamon. Here we go, segue. Thank you, guys. Yes, the space seed, yeah. Remember that, Tobin? He looked so different in that original episode. I mean, granted, it was what, 14 years earlier or something, but still. I wouldn't do that next time. on, Tobin. Thank you. Please like and subscribe if you're new to the channel. We really appreciate it. If you're not new to the channel, please like and comment. Drop a comment. Let us know how you feel about the stream. Excellent. Thank you, Tobin. My bad. Yes, please subscribe to Cinnamon and Jupiter as well. Good job, Tobin. Thank you, my brother.
Good news, folks. We're not done with you. And you most certainly are not done with us. Hold on. But please enjoy the light show. It's about to begin. Hey, don't worry. You got plenty of time to hit the stage bar. It must be liquor. And the circus.
Jesse Lou, yeah, I was waiting to see. I knew you knew that, Tobin.
Be sure to come down here and see my
Jesse Lou, yep. At the end of every episode.
So you remember this beautiful night? Some of you might not.
Yes, Tim, absolutely. I've got to try and
because we'll be right back out.
point it up. So this should be Shakira at 9 p.m. here. We just have to wait to get a little bit closer there. They're doing their promos for Cinco de Mayo. They're doing it the whole weekend of Cinco de Mayo. Live mariachi bands, outdoor bars, free event, it says. Yes, Cinnamon, absolutely. That's awesome. Right on, brother Tobin. AJ. They're playing Rihanna here inside the bar. They're gonna have Shakira out there. I think this is whenever, wherever. I'm inside the glass though, so I can't quite tell. Yes, you're absolutely right, Cinnamon. Thank you so much. We love you all. You could be anywhere on a Saturday night, but you're here with us, and we really love you for that. Thank you. Tobin, I saw the Seahawks took an elephant. He's going to be the elephant in the room for QB from Alabama. Sure thing, Tim. Let me know when you're here. 3 months. It'll be plenty warm by then. We'll do a walking tour of Fremont Street down here. Oh, thank you. Zip letters.
I told him we decided they must
need a big box. He didn't wait for me to big box. The last two needs is a big box.
Oh, you're the best, Tobin. Thank you, buddy.
I gotta get a picture of they're gonna love
The size of those speakers overhead. Wow.
I told them I was so trying to get shout out, but got to be to the
I think this is I can't remember to forget you by Shakira. But they have music playing in here with Shakira outside in the glass between us.
no shit.
Yeah, you see that kid? I thought that dude was going to lay him out when he was walking right into it. Little watch out, look at him, he's getting hit. And he walked around and I was like, oh, I would have punched him. I would have punched that dude.
He didn't want to get sprayed with the special sauce, you know.
Oh, I'm so going to get him. I don't even give a fuck.
Thanks for coming. And you are here. We're attacks.
Live out here.
Well, we do. We see that.
No problem, Tobin. I am grateful for all that you tell us, brother. You're amazing. Oh, we got two jokers down here with looks like boxers on only. But I'll wait until the show's over to show you them. And again, we're in this probably the mid 60s at this point right now, temperature-wise. Plus, there's a wind blowing. I don't know if you can see that. You can't see the trees right now. There's a tree right there. End the Shakira session. More zippers. It's still really windy out. Winds were out of the southwest at about 16 earlier. Here's our bartender, AJ. Awesome dude, very attentive. Yes, absolutely, Tobin. Down where we were, they would always tell us in January, if they're in the water, they're from Canada. Yeah, they always called it God's waiting room down there in Florida. I grew up down there, so I just got used to it. have to be a billionaire in order to be able to live in anything down there. And that's down by where Siesta Key is. They always rank Siesta Key like top 3 at beaches every year.
We are back for our second down set of the night. Are you guys excited? Now, DC, where do we go from here? Jimmy, go
Tobin, you were involved with the theater? Oh, thank you, Stevie B, brother. Thank you, man. I see this name, Stevie B, and I automatically think Spring Love. Right on, Tobin. I didn't know that. There's a dude I see at the conventions, the Star Trek convention every year here in Vegas. He lives in the Bay Area. He still does that present day. Works on the lighting and stuff. All over the Bay Area. But those have to be union jobs, so they're good pay too. Oh my God, wow. How was he afterwards?
Crazy out here tonight. All right. Coming up next, We have two kitchens that are very lovely, very beautiful. Kansas. Let's make some noise, people. Get it going.
Cyndi Lauper. Nice, Toby. I think he's coming over like every 2 weeks or so now. I noticed downstairs they said it's a 1 drink minimum to come up here to the upstairs. I guess people have been coming up here and just not buying anything. Covenant, you're absolutely right. You gotta pay the rent, I guess. Just like the rest of us, huh? Okay, so this is new. I have not heard them play ABBA before. They might be trying to appeal to a different demographic. Wow, yeah, thank you. 37%. Thank you, Cinnamon. At 37%. Not bad, no. Not yet. Yeah, Obi-Wan, I'm sure Sal doesn't mind. There's so many LA Dodgers fans that live here. I don't know how the A's are going to build up any fan support. It's probably a good thing that they're in the American League instead of the National League, because they won't face each other that often here in Vegas. Footloose. Shield's taking quite a beating, Captain. What is happening there? Is that Steve the Pirate? I can't! God, I love my wife. Oh yeah, he's got the plug AirPods in his ears. Yes, Obi-Wan, absolutely. Shields collapsing. Back to Greece. Yes, Cinnamon, absolutely. Yes, I love it. She's giving him money. That's why these guys come down here. Oh, she's giving him a cigarette. It's really windy out there. They can't get it lit. Oh no, she's giving him money. Okay, good. Oh, they got it lit. Okay, there you go. So let's take a look over here at Troy Liquor Bar. The seats in the middle, you have to have spent at least $100 minimum in order to have those seats. The edges are roped off. I guess everyone liked that. Okay, so I hate to do this, but I gotta show all of the goings-ons down here. Let me see if I can get around that glass. There they are. Nice, Obi-Wan. Very cool. It's too chilly out here for this. Way too chilly. It's really windy.
This is Jason. Folks, come on here and meet Jason. She's got all kinds of goodies for you. DC, you want to take this in?
Hotel California. That could be pizza, but you never know. North Dakota, yes. Or maybe the Northwest Territories. call him? What? Well, thank you for being here.
Hey guys, joining Nick Burby on the lead guitar. Who knew? KB, let's hear it for KB. And speaking of Indies, let's hear it for Kelsey out there. Kelsey's on birthday today. Hey Kelsey. Kelsey, you're such a Timber fan. We love seeing you out there all the time. On the count of three.
I've always wondered that too, Tobin. Like, they work. They're out here 5 nights a week.
Hey, what's going on?
Are they just perfecting the craft, or are they? I mean, would they get tired? I mean, I don't know. Ivy, thank you for being here. That could be one reason that Rich and Candace switch on and off. Nice, Ivy. How long you been gone? Yes, Fremont, absolutely. And for our silent watchers, please do like, follow, and subscribe. We really appreciate you being here. Since 2013, okay. I would say that not a lot has changed, but then I would also say a ton has changed in those 12 years. It gets into your soul, Ivy. I totally understand. My wife Cinnamon and Jupiter, we always talk about, like, what if we went somewhere else? But, like, Vegas is always going to be home. She was born and raised here, and for me, there's no other place like it, at least not in the U.S. Oh, nice. So maybe they have a different licensing agreement down there. Right on, Ivy. So yeah, Tobin, if you look, so I learned this in my communications classes in college, and there are three major players in the field of the whole music licensing industry: BMG, CSAC, S-E-S-A-C, and ASCAP, A-S-C-A-P. All three of them own the vast majority of music out there. My guess is what they've done is they buy a license from like one or two of them, and that's why they play the same songs on every stage regardless of the band. Because they have to pay a royalty the way that copyright law is written. They have to pay a royalty to the licensing holder for every song that they play that is held by that licensor, if they're making money on it. And of course they're making money on it down here because you see people with drinks in their hands and all that stuff. A little Van Halen for Tobin. So blurry when I zoom in. Yeah, exactly, Tobin. It distorts everything. Got someone out here playing buckets. I think that's Zoe Bowie on the far stage out there at Main Street stage. It's hard to tell. This dude is rocking a hoodie that says "broken," and now he's walking away. I don't know that I'd ever want to wear anything that says hoodie. That's a hoodie that says "broken" on it. Here we go. Dave would be jumping up and down to this. If only Vegas Lock were on here. We're here. Vast swaths of empty space down there. Very surprising. You have the NFL draft and you also, oh, look at this. Oh, there he is. wonder if that's how they get tips now. The guys running around cleaning everything.
I do not want to do any more jumping.
I knew it. Here we go, Journey. It was packed last night. It's like such a different environment than last night. Going where? Cheap what? I understand, Cinnamon. Thank you. My batteries, that just notified me I'm down to 15%, so this is probably going to be the last song. Living to what? right, guys, my battery's gonna die, so thank you so very, very much for being here. I love you all. I could not do this without you guys. If you're new to the channel, please do like, follow, share, and subscribe. And also check out Cinnamon and Jupiter. Common spelling on both of those. My beautiful wife and her brand new channel here on YouTube. And as always, remember here on the Vegas Don channel, it is the journey, where what happens in Vegas stays here on the Vegas Don channel on YouTube. We'll see you next time, folks. Thank you so much, you guys.
So please enjoy the light show. Be sure to hit the stage walk. For whiskey liquor and the circa.